Now in this problem, uh, as the square prism is resting on its base on HP, axis of the prism is perpendicular. Base of a square prism is resting on VP. Axis is perpendicular to VP, and all its bases are equally inclined to HP. So initially we have to draw front view. In front view, draw this square of which all sides are equally inclined to HP. So draw this line of a 40 millimeter. This is a line of a 40 millimeter. This is a 40 millimeter, and this is a 40 millimeter. Give its dimension. Label this as a dash, B dash, C dash, and D dash. Complete its front view. Draw its top view. The axis length is a 60 millimeter, so the mark the point here, and now initially draw this top view very faint because we have to mark the section plane. Now the section plane bisects the axis. This is of a 60 millimeter length. This is axis. Mark the point at a 30 millimeter, which bisects this axis. Now the cutting plane cuts the given square prism in such a way that its true shape appears as a rhombus of a maximum diagonal length of 70 millimeter, in which the minimum diagonal length is this. But only we have to locate the another points which will satisfy our condition. So maximum diagonal length is a 70 millimeter. So take the distance 35 in compass, and now cut this edge at this point and cut this vertical edge C at this point. So now through these points, okay, instead of this we'll consider the point here, because okay, sorry, let us now join this. So this is our section plane, which is marked in the top view. Now dark this remaining part, because this portion we have to remove. Mark the edges in top view, and this is edge C. Now mark the points where this cutting plane or section plane cuts these edges. Now this section plane cuts this edge at this point. So this is a point A, this is a point B, and point D, and this is a point C. Now to draw the sectional front view, shift all these points in front view. As the point A lies on this edge A, so the point A will be the here, point B will be the here, point D will be the here, and point C will be the here. So when we are looking in this direction for sectional front view, this fully rectangle appears as a sectional front view, in which we have to draw hatching lines which are inclined at a 45 degree. So set the mid after at a 45 degree. Now draw the lines which are inclined at a 45 degree. So thus sectional front view is completed. Now to draw the true shape of the section, so this is a section plane. Now this is our direction of observation for the true shape, and now shift all these points. Now if you observe, this sectional front view is a symmetrical about this diagonal AC, and this diagonal AC is a parallel to the XY. So to draw the true shape, draw another reference axis, that is a XY. This is a X1 Y1 new reference axis. Now to shift the points from here, so the point is here, which will lie along this diagonal AC. So the point A will be the here, then point C will be the here, and now measure this distance. So for this, now take this distance in compass. Both these distances are the same. So this is a projection line, and mark the point here, mark the another point here. Now draw the parallel line, extend this projection. So label this as a point D, and label this as a point B. So all these points are you have located. Just join this by scales. Now this rhombus will appear, of which the dimension as per our condition. Show it here. So to show this dimension, this is about 70 millimeter length. And now we have to draw the hatching line. To indicate the true shape. the true shape is completed. Label this as a true shape. Thus our view is, our solution is completed.